Good evening, 8th grade parents, students, friends, and family. My name is Mr. Murphy, and I have the pleasure of serving as principal of Fort Mill Middle School. While this year has taken an unexpected twist and did not play out how we had planned, I am still grateful for the time we got to spend with our 8th grade students, and also thankful for the great memories they were able to make this year, even though this school year was altered. Memories like watching the 8th grade volleyball team win the championship, watching the 8th grade girls basketball team win the championship, and watching the 8th grade boys basketball team accomplish the same thing. On the academic side, our 8th grade academic challenge team were also state champions this year. What a long list of accomplishments in such a short period of time. I'm also thankful that we were able to take our 8th grade trip to Charleston, which is something we hadn't done in many years. Who would have known that this would have been the last time we got to see our 8th grade students? Here before you today stands a group of bright, high-achieving individuals that are about to embark on the next step of their academic and athletic journeys. Students, congratulations. You're now almost high schoolers, ready for more responsibility, more work, and more opportunities than you can ever imagine. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your contributions you made to Fort Mill Middle School. We are all better because of each of you. We are very proud of you, and I know that each of you will continue to show the world your brilliance. Welcome again, and thank you for joining us virtually to celebrate the many accomplishments of our 8th grade students.
Hey guys, it's Mrs. Combs. Strange seeing you this way, but as you think about everything that you have made it through and how you're feeling right now and everything that you have persevered through middle school and this crazy 8th grade year, I just want to remind you, you better lose yourself in the music, the moment. You own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I'm so glad that I've been able to be a part of your story. Make it a great one.
Hi, this is Mr. Perdue. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks. We got no class and we got no principals. School's out for summer, school's out forever.
Hi, this is Mrs. Coombs. I hope you're doing well. During this quarantine time, I've had a few thoughts on my mind. Here are a few. I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but have committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. Just so you know, we are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, because we are the champions of the world. I hope you have a great summer and take that winning spirit to high school. I will miss you all.
Hello, Fort Mill Middle School students. It's been an amazing year, to say the least, but you've got probably lots of information coming in at you from all types of people and places, and it can be overwhelming. So when the talking heads start talking and you get overwhelmed, all you have to say is, "Can't nobody tell me nothing." You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to that old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. And that's all you gotta do. All right. Be cool, have a great summer, and we'll see you when we see you.
Hey, 8th grade students, this is Mrs. Elkin. Although we're miles apart, if you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double just as fast as I can. Because whether you're learning volume of a cone or completing the square, don't you know that there ain't no equation high enough, ain't no formula low enough, ain't no mindset wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
I'm Ms. Holloway, and this has been an interesting end of the year this year, but I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying, it's gonna be all right, because the players are gonna play, 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 and those haters, they're gonna hate, hate, hate. But baby, I'm just gonna shake, shake, shake. I shake it off, I shake it off.
Hello, I'm Miss Lewis, and I have a few words of inspiration for the 8th grade students. I've been in these chains for so long. I'll break free. I'll be where I belong. I'll hold my head up high. I'll stand tall. I swear this time I won't fall. I will get there. I will do this, no matter what it takes, 'cause there is no limitations. I'll reach my destination. I will get there. I will get there somehow. I'll cross the river. Nothing's stopping me now. I'll make it through the night, and I'll go through to the other side. I will get there.
Hi there, Miss Limbaugh here. I'm so sorry we didn't get to say goodbye, but I have a little bit of advice for you. Don't lose the grip. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You have to fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of your rival. I think you will rise up to the challenge of your rival in 9th grade. Take care. Have a great summer.
Hi, this is Mr. Slisher. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled you can't get to me at all. It's time to see what you can do, to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free, so let it go.
Hi, Jackets and families. I'm Mrs. Margison, and a piece of advice that I would like to give to our 8th grade graduating class is that when times get tough, I would like for you to say to yourself, I will be there someday. I can go the distance. I know that every mile will be worth my smile, and when I go the distance, I will be right there where I belong. I won't look back. I can go the distance. I can stay on track, and I will not accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance and my journey is complete. So like a shooting star, I will go the distance. And I want to include and remind you that when you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Congratulations, girls and boys. I am so proud of you, and I will miss you so much.
Hello parents, students, and teachers. Welcome to our 8th grade graduation ceremony. I know this is not what everyone imagined this day would be like, but I hope you're all making the best of it. My name is Ben Wakefield, and I had the honor of serving as the 8th grade Beta Club president, and I'm more honored to be speaking to all of you today. This group of 8th graders has changed my life. You guys have truly been a family to me, all of you. When I got here in 5th grade, I knew no one, but now I'm surrounded by some of the best friends I've ever known and some of the most amazing people I've ever met. And even though some of us are going to different schools, we will always have this place to look back on together. And whenever someone walks into the gym and looks up at those banners, they'll look back on us too. We had 2 basketball championships and a volleyball one too. Teachers, I have to thank you for everything you've done for me too. Even though sometimes we didn't agree with each other, I couldn't have done any of this without you. You have pushed me to my full potential and supported us every step of the way. And thank you, Mr. Murphy, for the leadership you've shown throughout the school. And thank you for allowing the first ever 8th grade FMMS trip. For everyone that went, you know what a good time it was. As I was going through middle school, it seemed like it was going too slow, like I was just waiting for high school to come. And it wasn't until I was told we were going to finish our middle school experience in quarantine that I realized what this school was to me. So thank you, Fort Mill Middle School and this 8th grade class for everything you've given me and the memories I'll cherish forever.
Hi, I'm Miss Wilson. I'm going to be doing the Perfect Attendance Awards today. Daily student attendance at Fort Mill Middle School is vital to help make sure students are participating and engaged in the learning process. Students in attendance each and every day help to ensure academic success in school. So, we want to recognize those students who had perfect attendance this year through the first 3 quarters of school. Students with perfect attendance this year are Junior Ashford, Caitlin Carson, Ellie Chapman, Isabel Clarkson-Kahn, Zachary Couch, Jamel Dunbar, Roman Hervas, Harshal Shaw, Kaylin Stell, Paul Thurman, and Clara Yang.
This is Mr. Mallory, and I'll be reading the Academic Excellence Awards. Students who received all A's and all B's will be recognized later in this program, but right now we wanted to recognize students who maintained 95% or higher yearly average when combining all classes. We calculated this award using the first 3 quarters of this school year. Students who earned the Achievement of Academic Excellence this year are Mustafa Al-Amari, Catherine Barhorst, Kaylin Bart, Smriti Bhimareddy, Isabella Clarkson-Colm, Braden Deaton, Jackson Faulkner, Nicholas Flanagan, Ariane Gohl, Vivian Harris, Leah Hawkins, Carson Helms, Brady Hulbert, Chase Johnson, Rylan Johnson, Grace Lee, Peyton Macmillan, Olivia McDonald, Aiden McMillan, Bridget McMillan, Matthew Middlecoff, Anna Mitchell, Winnie Moore, Samuel Myers, Carly Nillette, Sage Najeshlaba, An-Min Nguyen, Megan O'Flynn, Liliana O'Keefe, Riley Pike, Jackson Reinhart, Addison Rice, Zachary Ritz, Mia Royale, Jackson Roselle, Anahita Salni, Rebecca Schwartz, Harshal Shaw, Georgia Sharpless, Wiley Spinner, Kaylin Stell, Calvin Stowell, Colin Teague, Maddie Thompson, Karina Tollefson, Arth Vagani, Ben Wakefield, Kendall Wallace, Audrey Wilson, and Clara Yang.
Hey, this is Ms. Wilson again. Next, I'll be doing the DAR, or the Daughters of the American Revolution Award. This is for our Outstanding Student of American History. The Outstanding Student of American History Award is awarded to a student that has made the best grades or did something outstanding related to American history. This award is selected based upon discussions between the 8th grade social studies teachers. The winner of the 2020 DAR Outstanding Student of American History is Zachary Ritz. DAR Daughters of the American Revolution Youth Citizenship Medal. The Youth Citizenship Medal is presented to one student who demonstrates honor, service, courage, leadership, and patriotism. DAR provides this medal believing that the education of our youth on American citizenship is supremely important, that it is the most important to foster among school children a greater appreciation of the qualities needing of good citizenship. The winner of the 2020 DAR Youth Citizenship Medal is Kennedy Williams.
This is Mr. Mallory reading the Jerry M. Sorrow Award. The Jerry M. Sorrow Athletic Award is named in honor of a former Fort Mill Middle School coach of many years who passed away after a struggle with cancer. He was a coach of character and was dedicated not only to the success of students on the field, but to their success in the classroom as well. This is the ultimate athletic award given here at Fort Mill Middle School and is presented annually to the top performing male and female 8th grade athlete. The athletes' names will be added to the school perpetual plaques mounted on the wall in the hallway outside the gymnasium. The male and female recipients of this award were voted on by the Fort Mill Middle School coaches and athletic director. To be considered eligible for this award, the student athletes had to maintain high grades in both core and related arts subject areas. Also, they must have participated in at least 2 sports here at our school. Additionally, they had to represent our team, school, coaches, faculty, administration, their families, and themselves in a respectful and positive manner acceptable to those just mentioned, as well as to teammates, other fans, opponents, and officials. The female winner of the 2020 Jerry M. Sorrow Athletic Award is Georgia Sharpless. The male winner of the 2020 Jerry M. Sorrow Athletic Award is Matthew Middlecoff. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Mr. Murphy, and I'll be presenting the American Legion Award. First of all, we're going to talk about some of the runner-ups for this prestigious award. Each year, Fort Mill Middle School presents an award sponsored by the American Legion to one male and one female 8th grade student. This award is the highest, most prestigious award given to a student at Fort Mill Middle School. In order to be considered as a candidate for this award, students had to be near the top of their class academically, obtaining nearly a 97% average across all classes for the year. In addition to scholarship, they also had to exemplify the American Legion's remaining criteria of honor, leadership, patriotism, courage, and service. The teachers went through the list of impressive candidates, rated them on these qualities, and ultimately determined 2 students who will receive this honor today. Before we get to the winners of this award, we would like to recognize all of the amazing candidates who were strongly considered for this honor, 4 of whom will receive a certificate of honorable mention. The finalists for the 2020 American Legion Awards at Fort Mill Middle School are, and I will list the girls first, Catherine Barhorst, Georgia Sharpless, Karina Tollefson, Kendall Wallace, and Audrey Wilson. The finalists for males will be Chase Johnson, Zachary Ritz, Jackson Roselle, Harshal Shaw, and Arth Vagani. Now I'm going to read a write-up about the winner for female for the American Legion Award. Our first recipient has been an A honor roll for the entire year in GT program and was recognized as Student of the Month. A student we love to see in the hallways and classrooms each morning. She is both extremely helpful to anyone who needs it and has a positive personality, brightening the day of all those around her. Even if she's having a rough day, she keeps a positive attitude and tries to look at the bright side of every situation. She is very well organized and pays attention to every detail in her work. She is not afraid to ask questions to make sure she understands the topic completely, and she will come in for extra help when she needs so that she is confident that her work is as good as it can be. And not only is she this way with her own work, but she's able to help those around her. She will do her best to help them. In addition to all of her great work in the classroom and her positive attitude, she also excels in Fort Mill Middle School athletics. She was a key contributor to the success of the volleyball and basketball teams this year, both which went on to win the conference championship. If you watched any of these games, you would be sure to notice that she worked hard and gave 100% of her effort at all times. But she was able to balance her intensity and competitiveness with her positive attitude and always exemplify good sportsmanship on the court. This attitude carries over into the classroom as well, where she is always sure to display her school pride, whether it was dressing up for a school spirit day, volunteering to work with students with disabilities in the self-contained classroom, or just always being a positive role model to her peers. The Fort Mill Middle School 8th grade teachers and Eli Bell's American Legion Post 43 are proud to present the 2020 American Legion Award to Catherine Barhorst. Our second recipient for the American Legion Award impacts his world wherever he goes. Whether it's in the classroom or teamwork of another kind, he inspires others with his ability to find the positive in every situation and his willingness to go above and beyond in any endeavor. His exemplary GT grades have kept him at the top of the All-A honor roll during the entire year. He is more than a compliant student. He's a contributor to his own learning. He initiates his own learning by watching tutorial videos and practicing skills. He assisted in the difficult task of promoting e-learning by modifying his teacher's rubric for each team to test, design, and share solutions in his IT class. He takes the lead and goes above and beyond in the classroom by tackling unassigned projects that would benefit the entire class. He has the growth mindset of a lifelong leader, constantly learning and constantly giving back to others. He was chosen early in the year as a Student of the Month for his academic efforts and his willingness to be a team player. He is always mindful to those around him. His kindness and positive attitude inspires others to follow his lead. He is conscientious and gives 100% all the time. He is very organized and detail-oriented, using his skills to help his teachers and fellow students to be more successful. His participation in math counts and a national cross-country championship highlight his ability to excel outside the classroom, and he displays school pride through his willingness to participate and lead in everything the school attempts to do, spirit days, literacy night, etc. He was a joy to teach because of his positive attitude, his eagerness to learn, and his kindness to others as he cheerfully shared his skills to make the class more productive. The world is a better place with him in it because he always gives more than he takes. The Fort Mill Middle School 8th grade teachers and the Eli Bells American Legion Post 43 are proud to present the 2020 American Legion Award to Chase Johnson.
Mr. Burdue's homeroom, I want to thank you for a wonderful year. Jeffrey Anders, Kaylin Bart, Jamel Dunbar, Lillian Edwards, Brock Fisher, Sean Genest, Brianna Curley, Shelton Marsh, Cameron McFadden, Garrett Mitchell, Trayshawn Moore, Samuel Myers, Xavius Neely, Keegan Plyler, Tamaria Potts, Luke Rignalda, Harshal Shaw, Trey Smith, Ava Stubbs, Logan Sully, Emily Tomola, Miracle Watts, Jaliel Zayas, Caden Zoyce.
Hi, this is Mrs. Combs. I am so proud to introduce my homeroom this year. What a great group of students. Rylan Atkinson, Emilian Bell, Isabella Clarkson Colm, Reagan Dantzler, Huluwafaranmi Fakalujo, Trinity Franklin, Aubriana James, Chase Johnson, Caleb Kilroy, Madeline Lavender, Rachel Love, Peyton McMillan, Elijah Metello, Aiden McMillan, Danielle Murphy, An Min Win, Victoria Nicolau, Liliana O'Keefe, Blake Peeler, Jada Reed, Jack Rudelhuber, Rebecca Schwartz, Tyler Tull, Reese Whiteoff, and Kennedy Williams.
This is Mrs. Coombs' homeroom. Junior Ashford, Mackenzie Berlin, Darren Black, Issa Sissy, Braden Dantzler, Anaya Douglas, Jackson Faulkner, Luke Griffin, Michael Kelly Holikai, Matthew Mealy, Ella Mitchum, Winnie Moore, Carly Moss, Addison Rice, Zachary Ritz, Isaiah Roundtree, Mia Royale, Anahita Sani, Jada Small, Luke Stuber, Lavoris Taylor, Allison Testerman, Caleb Vinson, Laylee Wood.
Mr. Ciotoli's homeroom. Yasmin Anakar, Grace Byer, Emily Cacciatore, Cole Clendenning, Skylar Crabtree, Connor DeBow, Faith Diaz, Hayden Dill, Ariel Dixon, Arian Goyle, Brian Jankowski, Christopher Queter, Ryan Marlovitz, Amanda Mealy, Aiden Messenger, Matthew Middlecoff, Jacob Moore, Jaden Newby, Matthew Wynn, Gabriel Pullen, Ryan Pullen, Fiona Puzio, Cameron Stowell, Violetta Temez, Jamal Wilson.
Hi, this is Mrs. Elkin's homeroom. Mustafa Alamiri, Tony Ballard, Catherine Barhorst, Ella Kate Bentz, Morgan Brown, Braden Deaton, Nicholas Flanagan, Simmering Gill, Sean Green, Carson Helms, Keith Jackson, Landon Jankowski, Caleb Manalili, Leah Mercado, Logan Moyes, Josiah Pearson, Riley Pike, Andre Powell, Matthew Pringle, Sierra Roundtree, Colin Teague, Maya Toole, Matthew Trail, Taylor Turk, Kayla Zapata.
In Miss Hillman's homeroom, Brady Holbert.
Miss Holloway's class, Zachary Anderson, Mason London, Daniel Rhodes, and Patrick Ward.
In Miss Honeycutt and Miss Vodder's homeroom, John Acevedo Vasquez, Jacob Artero, Charles Ballard, Kimberly Quintera Hernandez, Gabriella Caterin, Braxton Cottle, Jaden Davis, Hayden Deffinger, Peyton Dean, Mackenzie Fish, Connor Ford, Austin Gebhart, Aaron Genest, Vivian Harris, Margaret Johnson, McKenna Kelly, Cooper Ledford, Kamora McLaurin, Jackson Miller, Jack Myatt, Hunter Nicola, Sophia Schweed, Jackson Smith, Jacob Thompson, Aiden Worrell.
These are the great students from Miss Lewis' 8th grade class. Shalia Bentley, Griffin Black, Catherine Bowman, Calvin Bradley, Chloe Berger, Jackson Berger, Caitlin Carson, Lizzie Clark, Morgan Davis, Alex Diaz, Zarin Hilton, Jalen Love, Manny Martinez, Alex Matthew, Jackson Roselle, Calvin Soulsby, Matthew Spray, Joshua Stokes, Calvin Stowell, Grace Telluri, Roderick Thomas, Pietro Vecchio, Piper Wildman, Skylar Wilson, Madison Young.
Miss Limbaugh's class that's ready for 9th grade, Lindsay Bordeaux, Ellie Chapman, Ayana Duxon, Alexander Eisenberg, Harrison Fain, Leah Hawkins, Roman Hervas, Rylan Johnson, Justin Kessinger, Anand Kuriakos, Taylor Matters, Selena McClinton, Shakaya Meeks, Anna Mitchell, Carly Nallette, Megan O'Flynn, Garrett Paul, Christian Price, Admira Pryor, Caitlin Rainwater, Dominic Sanchez, Ella Scott, Brooklyn Shin, Paul Thurman, Alicia Trail.
This is Mrs. Margison's marvelous homeroom. Jordan Archuleta, Todd Bennick, Felicia Boland, Zaria Bryce, James Campbell, Raph Castro Silva, Zach Clark, Nadia Hayden, Serena Kelly, Olivia McDonald, Bridget McMillan, Jackson Reinhardt, Allison Russell, Colton Schmidt, Georgia Sharpless, Shay Studley, Larissa Thames, Karina Tollefson, Montrese Wade Reynolds, Benjamin Wakefield, Audrey Wilson, Darren Woodbury, Chloe Woods, and Rockin' Ziggin.
Hello, this is Mr. Slisher's homeroom, and I've been told to tell you that we are the honorary winners of field day this year because we would have won tug of war. Christia Bassnight, Jason Baxter, Smriti Bimi Reddy, Aiden Katarin, Zachary Couch, Caden Giles, Elijah Gilmore, Mena Allah Ibrahim, Hunter Lindquist, Mason Lookhart, Caleb Markners, Braden Martin, Connor McGurk, Tony McKinney, Wes Moore, Sage Neshlaba, Maddox Oxendine, Bryn Pidhaney, Isaac Robertson, Wiley Spinner, Kaylin Stell, Paul Trigg, Abby Williams, Aiden Whitkoff, Clara Yang.
Mr. Stone's homeroom, Christopher Arnold, Leonore Carcamo, Mohammed Sisi, Rachel Crumley, Aiden Duffy, Jaden France, Aiden Goldhammer, Caitlin Hammers, Darren Herricks, Eve Kasimic, Cameron Lehman, Grace Lee, Nicholas Martin, Hannah Matters, Harper McCain, Carson Shelley, Jalen Taylor, Madeline Thompson, Molly Umamoto, Jordan Ussery, Arth Vagani, Kendall Wallace, Alexandria Watson.
Teachers, staff, family, and my fellow 8th graders. It's customary in a speech like this to start off with some sort of inspirational quote or funny anecdote. But anyone who knows me knows that customary isn't exactly part of my brand. So, for the next hour, I'd like to read some dramatic spoken word poetry followed by an interpretive dance of what our time together has meant to me. I'm just kidding. This won't take more than 45 minutes. And frankly, I'd like to leave here with some shred of my dignity left. My name is Maddie Thompson, and over this past year, I've served as your student body president. The majority of you probably know me as the person who sold bracelets in the back of the lunchroom, or the one asking if you would like to donate to Change for Change. And if you bought a bracelet, or if you made a donation, you have my eternal thanks. Speaking of thanks, I'd like to start off by thanking all of our teachers and staff for educating us and keeping us safe. And I'd also like to thank all of the parents and family members who have supported us through our years here at Fort Mill Middle School. You guys are the real heroes, and we appreciate all that you've done. But since I promised you an inspirational quote, this one is from Neil Gaiman, one of my favorite authors, who once said, "The old rules are crumbling, and nobody knows what the new rules are. So make up your own rules." In the middle of a pandemic, that sounds about right. The plans we made for the end of this year never quite happened. We missed out on important things like dances, the school musical, spring sports, and school trips. The rules that were set up for the end of our 8th grade year have crumbled, and we've had to adapt. This virtual recognition program is certainly proof of that. But this is still a recognition program, one that marks the end of our middle school experience. And no matter what we missed out on, it's time to move forward and take the next big step in our academic careers. We'll have to do it in a time of fear and uncertainty. And the world that we thought we could count on for our freshman year probably won't exist. But as teenagers, we're supposed to rebel against rules and the status quo anyway. That's why our challenge now is to make our own rules. Our challenge is to seek out the problems we face and try to fix them, to find ways to smile when things get tough, and to help each other through this process. If our time here at Fort Mill Middle School has taught us anything, it's how to keep standing during times of trouble and laugh in the face of adversity. I'm grateful to have spent these past 3 years with each of you, And I'm grateful for the experiences that we did have. And I refuse to dwell on the ones that we didn't. But if we are to move on, then we must first let go. We didn't get the ending we were promised. But we did get this moment of recognition, of celebration, of satisfaction. Our 8th grade experience has been unlike any other before it. But to be honest, it's kind of the perfect ending for us. We were always different. From rat rebellions to blacktop politics, we didn't exactly follow the rules from the time we walked through these doors, and we're certainly not doing it with the way we're walking out. No other 8th grade class in history has had to do it like this. And so, to my fellow 8th graders, I salute you. For doing it differently, for doing it well in spite of adversity, for doing it right. We're headed to different high schools, and this will be our last moment together as a class. But whether you're off to become a future Falcon, or Copperhead, or something else, always remember that first, we were Jackets. And there's no virus, no rivalry, no set of rules that will ever be able to change that. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Each of us has a light shining inside. Each of us has a light we cannot hide. A flash, a spark, a brilliance is true. Each of us has a light shining through. Each of us has a hope burning inside. Each of us has a hope we cannot hide. A wish, a dream we want to come true. Each of us has a hope burning through. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. A flash, a spark, a brilliance is true. Each of us has a light shining through. Each of us has a light. Each of us has a light. Each of us has a light shining through. Shining through. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it the sun.
8th grade students, as you progress onwards towards the 9th grade, I hope that you take some time to relax and enjoy your time off with your family and friends. You're all very high-achieving and talented students who would undoubtedly change this world someday. We're all so proud to have been a part of your journey, and we hope that you would visit us again someday. On behalf of all the faculty and staff of Fort Mill Middle School, congratulations on your promotion and enjoy your summer break. Family and friends, please join me in recognizing our soon-to-be high school freshman class. Yellow Jackets, be safe, take care, and remember, once a jacket, always a jacket. Hope you guys have a great summer.